welcome to our episode of Super Reaction Bros. I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And on today's episode, we're taking a look at the Screen Rant pitch meeting for Power Rangers. More specifically, the Power Rangers Power Rangers film that came out a couple of years ago. So, of course, this was another take on the infamous Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, of course, based off of the Super Sentai series from Japan. This is another take on it. There's a lot of stuff to talk about with this one. You have Elizabeth Banks playing Rita Repulsa. You have a giant melting Goldar. You have some very more organic looking what was it? Suits?
Outfits. Yeah, suits.
Power
outfits.
Suits. You have Bryan Cranston returning to the series, one of those his early starts
playing
in Hollywood.
Playing the legendary Zordon.
Yes. So, and before I forget, the most notable number one thing of all is, Christopher, finish my sentence.
I don't know.
Krispy Kreme.
Oh, yes, Krispy Kreme.
Yes.
They're probably going to bring that up big time going, Krispy Kreme. It's like, but it's like.
And all in all, fine film. It was a fine film.
It was a good film. What they had to work with to try to get it from what we all grew up with to something where it's like everybody can understand why we understand it or why we watch it. It's like they did a good job to where certain things they changed. Yeah, I understand why they did it, but there's certain things where it's like they realized it has to stay in there and they made it work. It's even some of like the people you watch or we follow who follow Power Rangers, even they're like, it's good. They pretty much they did what they had to do to work with it and did a good job.
Okay, so
here we go for the pitch meeting for Power Rangers. So here we go.
So you have a movie for me? Yes, sir, I do. I thought we could do a Power Rangers reboot. Oh, that's a recognizable brand. I'm listening. Yeah, so I figured we could go a bit darker, a bit more serious with it. Ah, interesting. Except for Rita Repulsa and Alpha 5, who will seem like over-the-top cartoon characters.
Yeah, it's true.
Mix well with the overall tone? Nope. So anyway, the movie starts
with
Zordon, right? And he's crash-landed on Earth, and he is not in good shape. Oh, boy. And I thought we could get Bryan Cranston, you know, get him naked, covered in blue makeup. Oh, I love that idea. Right? Yeah,
I love that. No, that's...
See if he wants to be in the movie. Yeah. So what else happens? Well, so then Zordon dies, and this evil Power Ranger, Rita Repulsa, falls into the ocean. A very exciting intro. Yeah, so then we're gonna meet this guy, Jason, who lives in a town called Angel Grove 65 million years later. Oh, just the biggest time jump. Yeah, and Jason and his friend, they're pulling a prank. They're bringing a bull into a school. Okay. And his friend thought it was a cow, so he milked it, but it was a bull, so... You know what that means. Is that really the note you want to start this movie on? Somebody milking a bull? Yes. Okay, great.
Yes. Okay, great.
Jason crashes his car and gets sent to detention and placed on house arrest with a curfew and an ankle bracelet. Yeah, nice piece of jewelry, not too bad. No, like a police bracelet. And Jason's dad is pissed because he was a football star. Sure. So he goes to detention and he meets these other students, Billy and Kimberly. And what's their deal? Well, Billy's on the spectrum and he keeps getting bullied about it. And Kimberly also seems like she's being bullied. But she's not. Well, these girls are being mean to her, but later we're gonna find out it's because Kim shared some explicit photos of her friend with people. Oh my god. Yeah. That feels like that's probably a felony, right? Yeah, she might be a felon. Jeez. But now she's gonna be a Power Ranger, so that's fun. Okay. So anyway, then Billy...
Yeah, teenagers with attitude.
So now he's free to do whatever he wants, whenever he wants, for the rest of the movie. And his parents aren't gonna wonder why he's not at home for his house arrest. They will not. Huh? So then Jason and Billy...
That's true.
And they run into 3 other teenagers that just happen to be there at the same time. Oh, teenagers do love hanging out near mines. They sure do. Special coins and get superpowers. This feels a lot like that movie Chronicle, but with merchandising opportunities. Oh, I like the sound of that. And then as they're escaping from mine security, the van they're in gets hit by a train. Oh, are they okay? Yeah, they all just wake up at home. They're all good. How did they each get home? Unclear. Well, okay then. So they all start discovering their superpowers, like super strength and jumping and whatnot. Wow. So they go back to the mine and they see this alien ship that's been there for millions of years. Okay. So they meet Alpha 5 as well as Zordon, who's had his essence uploaded to the ship. And how is he able to communicate with them? Well, we're gonna say that the ship has English loaded onto its matrix. How? Oh, don't worry about it. So then Jason's father
worry about it.
Repulsa out of the ocean, and she just straight up starts killing people. And so is Rita also gonna find a ship and learn to speak English through its matrix? No, she just speaks English right away. If we specifically give a reason as to why Zordon's able to speak English, doesn't that kind of shine a light on the fact that there's no reason for Rita? Okay, well maybe whenever she's not on screen, she's using that Duolingo app. That works for me. So anyway,
Duolingo app.
They need to morph into their Power Ranger armor, but for some reason they can't do that. Oh, bummer. So they need to train by, starting a tiny fight club amongst themselves. Nice. Yeah, and they only have 11 days to get ready before Rita starts her evil plan. So what is her plan exactly? Well, she wants to find this thing called the Zeo Crystal and use it to destroy life on Earth. Very rude. For sure. And so then the Power Rangers start becoming friends. They learn a bunch of stuff about each other around a fire. Oh, like what? Like Zack the Black Ranger has a sick mom, and Trini's parents don't approve of her orientation, and Billy's dad is dead. And Kimberly's probably committed a felony. No, she's gonna keep that one to herself and just tell Jason about it later. So then Billy's gonna figure out that the Zeo Crystal is at this random building in town. At Krispy Kreme. What? The crystal could be, it's at a Krispy Kreme. It's not, no, why? And so then all the characters can say Krispy Kreme a bunch of times. Rita Repulsa.
Oh my god, I gotta send my friend Edwin this.
Doing this. So see, my dad's on the board of directors at Krispy Kreme, and I would just love if I could get him to say that he loves me. Just once. Oh, very.
I love that's the reason.
To ambush the Rangers, and she's gonna kill Billy. Oh no. Yeah, but it turns out Zordon had the power to bring somebody back to life just once for some reason, so he uses that power on Billy instead of himself. Oh, a very thoughtful 65-million-year-old spaceship consciousness. And so then the Power Rangers learn the true meaning of friendship or something like that, and now they can morph into their armor. Yeah, so we're gonna see some Power Ranger action, huh? Where are we in terms of runtime? We're about 90 minutes into the movie. Oh my god. And meanwhile,
oh my god.
Yes.
Goldar out of gold, she's gonna be like, yes, make my monster grow. Oh, making your monster grow is tight.
Tight.
No.
No. No.
Hear yourself sometimes. That didn't sound good at all. I did mention it. It didn't sound good. Anyway, so Rita's using this monster to straight up destroy the town as she's looking for the crystal. The Krispy Kreme. Sure. And the Power Rangers.
The Krispy Kreme, sure.
These big Zord machines that they have. Very big machines. Yeah, there's gonna be a ton of chaos. Jason's gonna see his dad get into a big car crash and go and save him. Okay, so do all of Jason's big plot moments involve devastating car crashes? Oh, yeah, pretty much. You don't wanna mix that up maybe a little? Don't. Well, okay then. And also those girls that were mean to Kimberly, their car's gonna get wrecked, so she's gonna be like, heh, that's what you get. I thought Kimberly was the one who shared the explicit photos. Yeah, but they were mean to her about having done that. Okay. Anyway, so eventually
yeah, it's confusing.
Rangers into this big fiery pit in the ground. It's gonna be tough for them to get out of a pit. Actually, it's gonna be super easy.
Super easy, barely inconvenient.
Yeah, see, all their Zords get combined into Megazord. They know how to do that. Unclear, just kind of happened in the pit. Oh, pits are always full of mysteries. So then they slap Rita into space and she freezes because it's cold up there. They slap her into space. They slap her into space. That's how this movie ends. They slap the bad guy into space.
To space.
I mean, okay, and so that's about it. What do you think? Well, I mean, it's a reboot of a very well-known brand. I don't see how it can't be a big success. And if it's not, you know what we can do? What? Reboot it. Ah.
Yeah, they already announced
so
that.
They want to, they're playing to trying to make it more of an expanded universe.
It's because Hasbro now owns the rights to Power Rangers. So they want to do another retake on it.
And then they want to expand on that. That's the thing. They want to make it more of a big connected universe.
Let's be honest. The Krispy Kreme joke. This is a favorite part. That's
the
reason.
Like, wait, why?
Because he wants his dad's attention because his dad's one of the members of the board on Krispy Kreme.
This pitch meeting was, to be honest, was not that bad. Only because a lot of it was like a lot of minor stuff that's like it wasn't.
The Kimberly thing I've never really thought about because I'm just like, oh, okay, but I did love the joke about, okay, so what point is this in the movie when they get there? 90 minutes in. Really?
Okay. But it's and that's I didn't, I'm not saying it was a bad thing. Here there's looking at some of the smaller things that really didn't bother two people too much, but they still enjoyed it because they still had some of the.
Let's be honest. My biggest bother was the Krispy Kreme joke.
Yeah, that was about it.
My biggest issue was the Krispy Kreme thing. That was the only thing. Yeah, the suits were all right for what they were. Singles for the Zords, nothing special. And then, they did everything. And to be fair, them bitch slapping Rita into space. At least it didn't end with them kneeing him in the groin and then exploding in space. That's all I'm gonna say about that. So
we all know that from that one other movie we don't want to talk about pretty much for now.
Yeah, so other than that, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else, when it comes to talking about them actually not talking about the mid-credits scene, hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well.
That's true. You think they would bring up, oh, we're gonna get JDF, or bring up another Ranger or something like that, but let us know what you guys thought of this pitch meeting. Do you think it wasn't too bad? They was just diving into more of the nitty gritty. What are you guys' thoughts on them rebooting the Power Rangers movie again? Do you think that they could do much much better, or do you think it's gonna just tank and we just gonna go back to the one we watched previously? Let us know in the comments down below. Put down what you thought of our reaction overall to this pitch meeting and your favorite moment as well. But most importantly, thank you for watching.
So until next time, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And this has been a very Power Rangers filled episode of SRB.
See ya.
Later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out our previous reactions,
Or any one of our other SRB shows,
check out one of our playlists down below.
and you want to check us out in the social universe,
You can find us on Twitter
and Stardust.
at Super React Bros.